And welcome back to Zero World 2016. I'm David Temple here, and we are getting very close to finding out how money works in the world of dentistry. I'm with Bruce Beard. Bruce, we go way back.
We do, Dave.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Clifton Cameron.
How are you, Dave?
Very good. And Eric Roman.
Thank you, Dave.
Let's shoot out of the gate. How does comprehensive finance allow more patients to get what they want? Bruce, let's just start there.
Well, I think that it's important. A lot of folks, we've always had a system where you make, there's a certain amount of money that somebody has to make to be able to afford dentistry, and dentistry is not inexpensive anymore. And the ordinary third-party payers, they're going to approve these folks.
Right.
But yet, what about all these others? And these folks are the ones that, in many cases, need a lot of help. And we're able to give them convenient monthly payments, get a good down payment to cover the dentist's hard costs. The actual dentist becomes more profitable and more productive, but also they get to help more patients. And really, that's what's been the big change. It's not just about a FICO score or what that is. We also know that patients are patients have the ability to be able to pay. They're payment worthy. They may not be credit worthy, but we know they make monthly payments every month.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. We've been with comprehensive finance for 6 years now, and when we first started with it, it was you could call it a non-traditional product because it was coming out onto the market. The big boys, the Care Credits of the world, everyone was, could there be a belief issue in the product? For us, it was putting it into practice, and it was interesting. Frank Spear talked about it this morning in the morning session, and 6 years ago, I was only 3 years out of dental school. And coming out, guess what had happened to me? I had allowed the insurance carrier in that mindset to limit what I was treatment planning to my patients. I added this product in. All of a sudden, my average case value that I was presenting subconsciously doubled. I went from somewhere around 2,500 average case value to 5,000 case value, which of course built into that are a lot of the CREC products in the CAD/CAM as we integrated that technology. So for me, it was kind of a lifting the veil from my eyes and saying, wow, there are other options out there to get our patients.
And I was going to say, let's integrate the CAD/CAM into that.
Well, Clifton makes a great point. I mean, a wise man in dentistry once told me early in my career, you can't judge your patients based on what you perceive about their ability to pay or to do the type of dentistry that might or might not be a fit for them. Bruce was actually that guy that taught me that very thing, Bruce. And Clifton's point is exactly that. We oftentimes judge our patients based on what some of the other third-party finance companies are saying, but that's not the reality. The amazing thing and the great way we can show the value of CAD/CAM here, I mean, we're at Zero World right now, right? We didn't even have CAD/CAM in our practice when we started using Comprehensive. And Comprehensive gave us the ability to integrate CAD/CAM and have the case acceptance we dreamt of.
Wow.
People want to go where they feel like they're going to get the best quality care. But when you only have a few options, you only have a few arrows, they can't do that. And so when you can offer monthly payments and get a down payment to cover your hard costs, whatever that is, it fills open chair time for the dentist, but it also helps people that need the help. And I prefer to think about life from an abundant mentality, thinking that people are going to generally do the right thing and they're always going to take care of people. And so, every once in a while somebody's not going to pay you. But the interest off the people who do pay you offsets the risk, and so it's really a nice way to help more people and to do better in your own business.
You got my attention when you said that it isn't as much about your FICO score than it is about, because it goes back to the fact that we're all making payments. I don't care if it's your cable bill or your car bill.
You're right.
And it's giving people the opportunity to do what they need to do the right way to get what they need.
You got it. We call them actually fit issues in our practice, and you could have time, family, money's always that number one fit issue. And this tool was able to remove that number one fit issue, or at least help in that arena to say, because patients coming out and presenting the plans, you hear no, you hear no, you hear no, you start backing into that insurance carrier type mentality. This is that tool that was able to say, yes, let's cover our hard costs, let's get the dentistry done. And all of a sudden, the emotional aspect of this for these patients started building. and again, we've been doing this for 6 years, and we have a reputation in town of not only doing some really high-end, high-tech, really cool dentistry, but we're also getting dentistry done for patients that previously, because of the FICO score, were not allowed access into that whole technological field.
You know, this is our opportunity to do the type of dentistry that we want to do. Look at us again. We're surrounded by all this incredible technology. Every direction I'm looking, I see great implant systems. I see CAD/CAM. I see 3D technology. But one of the biggest challenges that we experience as dentists is getting our patients to be able to say yes to that treatment.
Yeah.
This is the tool. Some of the other third-party finance, they're not saying yes to these patients, but these patients still want and need that treatment. Comprehensive gives us the ability to deliver it, and that makes for a very happy dentist. And it's not even, in that respect, it's not about money.
Right.
It's about, one thing that I've learned is that as dentists, there's a certain type of dentistry that we all aspire to do.
Right.
Now we have a tool to be able to accomplish that. Feels great.
Yeah.
And one of the funny things is, because everyone always asks, you know, like, what happened if they don't pay, or what happens if they, you know, and when we first got going with this, Bruce's, you know, one of my favorite quotes was, hey, look, I don't care if they don't pay. True, but the funny thing is that when we actually started doing this, we were one of their betas back 6 years ago. We literally started comprehensive finance on anyone with a pulse. I mean, all you had to have was a checking account. You could have started it yesterday or last night and cancel it tomorrow. But guess what? Even that portfolio performed very, very well. But now with their technology and their software and all the back-end support that they're building, if someone is delayed in a payment, guess what? This crew's standing there saying, hey, let's step back. We understand you have some issues going on. Those fit issues, right? Family, funeral, something happened in their life to where now they're getting behind on payments. We're not going to come down hard on them.
Right.
We're going to allow Comprehensive to come in and help rebuild that payment structure to then catch the patient back up. Again, building that goodwill in the community that previously was not there when you have the traditional banking or the personal loans and all the things, and then they build that animosity.
The word that best describes it is really compassion. And when we get to do the dentistry that we're capable of doing on patients that otherwise couldn't fit it into their budget or into their life, we change their lives.
Yeah.
And if we could tell you how many times we've had patients break down in tears and sit there and say, thank you for giving me a way to do this. That's what this has really all been about. And those are the patients that send their friends and family members into our practice. That's the groundswell support. And you know what? It's great for dentists, too, to be able to say, yes, I was able to give her the smile she wanted.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thanks for your time.
Hey, enjoy it.
I love the
Dave.
enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you, Dave.
All right.
All right.
Folks, we're going to take a break and be back with more Serial World 2016 in just a couple of minutes.
All right.